Keiko. Repeat. Where's Keiko? Still not appeared. Ah, good.
Evening, Bhante.
Yes. Put your hands together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. We proceed today to discuss mostly on Catuskoti. But before we go to Catuskoti, there are a few more words for you to learn. How did Buddha answer questions? The Buddha's answer to the questions. Generally, please remember, this is a good thing when we want to follow Buddhism or the Buddha's way. Ekam savyākaraniya, vibhajya vyakaraniya, patipuccha vyakaraniya, thapaniya. Remember, Rahul can read.
Ekasma avyakkarnya.
Very good. Wrong pronunciation. Never listen to me. That's why. Just now you can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Then listen first.
Okay.
Ekam sa, not ekasma. You see? Ekam sa.
Ekams.
Ekam sa, not ekams.
Ekams.
Can see the spelling?
Yes, ekams.
Sa.
Sa.
Ekam sa vyakaraniya.
Ekams vyakaraniya. Vibhajya vyakaraniya. Patipuccha vyakaraniya. Tapaniya.
Mamoru, can you try to read?
Ekam sa vyakaraniya. Vyakaraniya. Vibhajya vyakaraniya. Patipuccha vyakaraniya. Tapaniya.
Good. Okay. Hiroko?
Yes. Ekansa vyakaraniya, vibhajya vyakaraniya, patipuccha vyakaraniya, tapaniya.
Keiko? Keiko disappeared.
Yes. Ekansa vyakaraniya, vibhajya vyakaraniya, patipuccha vyakaraniya, tapaniya.
Madam? Madam Kalpana. Kalpana means thinking.
Anupama.
Anupama.
Ekamasya vyakaraniya, vibhajya vyakaraniya, patipuccha vyakaraniya, thapaniya.
Ekamsa means direct answer. Just remember. Direct answer. Very direct. If somebody asks, is there a next life? Yes, that's it. No much talk. Very direct. Vibhajya Vyakaraniya mean, Vibhajya mean classification, analysis, right? Analyze and separate, tell, right? A lot of things. What is kamma? Then Chetanaham bhikkhave kammang vadami, janaka kamma, upatambaka kamma, upapila kamma, upagata kamma, garuka kamma, asana kamma, achinna kamma, katatta kamma, so on and so forth. Right? It is called analyzing. And separating. Patipuccha Vyakaraniya. Patipuccha mean what? It is actually,
Counter question.
yes, by counter question. By, what does it mean? So if you ask Mamoru, Bante, is there a hell? So I ask you, what do you think? Do you believe in hell? Something like counter question asking you, do you believe in question? Counter. The last one, remember all of you read Tapaniya. Tapana means just leave it. Don't talk, right? Set aside. So this is how the Buddha did work for 45 years. Sometimes no. Even do you know some Vinaya rule, right? Vinaya. Mistakes. Supposing the mistake done by a disciple is not a very good thing. So what was the answer of the Buddha? No, just set aside. Don't talk. Don't talk. So remember, this is called, what is it called? The 4 ways. That is called how the Buddha answered, the Buddha's answer to the questions. Ekam Savyakarani, Vibhajya Vyakarani, Patipuccha Vyakarani, Tapana, Patipuccha, Vibhajya, Ekamsa, just explain in detail, analyzing, classifying, and so many ways. The third one, what is it? If a person has that kind of attitude, so counter question. Who asks you to do that? Something like that. Why do you believe? So it's actually to get the attention and to do it. Right? Tapani. So today, our lesson is mainly on Catuskoti, very important topic. Even though you don't get the question, right? You need to, what do we call? You need to learn this. Now you look at the word logic, right? Logic is in Buddhism is called what? What is the word for logic? Anybody knows? No, remember. Takka. Takka vitakka. Takka mean what? Logic. Takka mean dialectical. So can you remember, I mean, of course, something for you to learn, right? Have you heard about Kalama Sutta?
Yes.
What is in Kalama Sutta? In Kalama Sutta, so the Buddha taught us what? Mamoru, can you remember? You heard this sutra, Kalama? In diploma level, have you heard?
Yes,
Very,
I heard it.
very important discourse. It is very, very important discourse, Kalama. Kalama Sutta is what? Inquiry. It is about inquiry. How to believe. So when Buddha was in Kalama, the village, Kalama Puttas, the group of young people came and asked these questions. So the Buddha said, Eta tumhe kalam ma anusavena ma paramparaya ma itikiraya ma pitika sampadani. Then the Buddha came to one word. What is it called? Ma takka hetu. Right? Do not believe anything logically. Logically. Very important. Clear? So when it comes to Catuskoti, is something related because Buddha rejected it. The Buddha rejected it. So that's what today we are going to look at it, right? Have you seen four-cornered logic? But if you want to remember, very important thing, in future you are going to learn Nagarjuna. Have you heard about Nagarjuna?
Yes.
Very good. He was a great master of Buddhism. But what happened? He believed in this Catuskoti with the Nagarjuna's Pasuk. It's a different way. It's a different way. He is one of the greater teachers who used to handle this situation. So it's known as Nagarjuna's Catuskoti. Nagarjuna's sorry, where was it? Maybe Nagarjuna's Catuskoti, for your general knowledge, right? When we say Catuskoti, mean what? Yes. No. Yes. And no. Neither. Yes. No. No. Yes. Now you also become confused. And please take note. Right? Just to learn a bit about it, but we will touch what is it called? What does it mean, right? When we come to Catuskoti. Yes, neither yes, no. How to understand it, right? What did the Buddha said? All the four. Na kallo panho in Samyutta Nikaya. In Samyutta Nikaya, Buddha said, button. Considered improper. Considered improper. So take one good example. Number one. Is there anything else after complete detachment from and cessation of the six ayatana of experience. This is referring to, what is it called? Nibbana. When we say cessation, right? Cessation of cessation of for your knowledge sake, $200 after the Buddha's passing away, 236 years after the Buddha's passing away, there was a question. If you study Third Buddhist Council during the period of Emperor Ashoka, so there was a question. What is this question? Whether the enlightened mind, Arahat, whether the Arahat loses his Arahathood. You attain enlightenment, like here. Is there anything else after? So they said, no, the Arahat does not remove everything. He does not remove everything. It is possible for the Arahat to, what is it called? Return to normal life. Parihayati araha arahatena. The enlightened mind may lose that enlightenment because of attachment. Say yes. Some say yes, because it's a logic. Logically. That's why, Rahul, the Bodhisattva concept evolved, because Arahat, they say that Arahat may lose. Clear? The second one is they are not. Yes or no? Is they are and is they are not. Neither there is and no, there is not. Clear? Is there anything else after complete detachment from cessation of 6 ayatana of experience? That means nirvana, if you attain. Or is there not? Is there or is there not? Neither there is no, not there. So this was what happened before the Buddha. Before the Buddha, they used to use, even after the Buddha, that's why do you know, even in Buddhism, slowly what happened, when after the Buddha's passing away, the world followers or even the others, especially intellectuals, you know, when we say intellectuals, so some go with tradition, whatever is in the tradition, they believe in it. Have you heard about it, right? There are 3 groups of people, right? Traditionist, rationalist, realists. Any religion, you have 3 groups: traditionists, rationalists, realists. You and me, if you look at, we belong to one of the categories. If you go to temple, you may see in the temple a lot of them. They are not interested in learning Dharma, all those kind of things. They just continue lighting lamps, lighting those sticks, and maybe chanting and all those kind of things. There could be another group spend time learning, studying. And when they study, they started thinking, yes or no, or yes or no. Neither yes, no, no, yes. That's right. All right, Rahul, will you pass exam? Yes or yes or no? Neither yes, no, no, yes, yes, right? So this is called what is Catuskoti. And we look at why there was a rejection, right? All four alternatives. All four alternatives were denied because although knowledge and conduct, knowledge and conduct, knowledge and conduct, although the knowledge and conduct are necessary conditions. They are not sufficient conditions each position. Each position is erroneous. Each position is erroneous with regard to the given Can you look at that? Just save here. Do you understand? All four alternatives were denied because although knowledge and conduct are necessary conditions, they are not sufficient conditions for the attainment of God. Each position is erroneous with regard to the given situation. Because when it comes to the attainment, according to this Catuskoti, they can challenge, right? right? That's what he say. They can challenge it. Yeah. We'll take one more example for you to understand a little more. You keep this. Okay, another one. This, the case that one attains the goal by means of knowledge. Or like, is it? The case that goal by means of conduct. You know, when you say that, when you say knowledge is referring to panya, then this is referring to sila. So these are the questions. You see that you may really understand a little bit. Is it the case that one attains the goal by means of both knowledge and conduct? Yeah. Is it the case that one attains the goal without knowledge and this is something. So this is where the what do we see? The questions. Buddhism says, right? What did Buddhism say? It's very important. Stanza there. Sile patithaya naro sapanyo chittang panhang cha bhavayang. This is in Visuddhi Marga, path of purification. In path of purification, the Buddha said, what is it called? Sile patittaya naro sapanyo chittang panyancha bhavaya. How one attains Nibbana, the first thing is morality. But then morality alone cannot. He has to develop chitta, you see. Chitta also not alone, panya. Sila, morality, chitta, meditation, panya, wisdom. So this is what we call in Buddhism, sila, samadhi, panya. Sila, samadhi, panya. Catuskoti, because they can, because the dialectician, logician, oh, what do you think? How do you attain enlightenment? Is it through knowledge? Or is it through morality, conduct, or both? Or neither this nor that, right? Without knowledge and conduct. You know, even what happened, the Buddhist circle also, the Buddhist circle also confused. Because this is when we come to the questions, right? So with this kind of situation, when this kind of situation, this is referring to Nibbana, right? It's actually is referring to Nibbanic goal. Referring to Nibbanic goal. So the Nirvana is known as something to be attained as a result of Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. So when you say Panya is referring to knowledge, Sila is Samadhi is referring to morality of moral conduct of body and mind. When you say the word Samadhi, it does mean you need to have certain, what is it called, moral conduct in the mind. But then they say, what is this? Is it knowledge? Or is it morality? Or morality and knowledge? And then neither. Clear? Have you got it now? Right? So the Buddhism, Buddha set aside. This is what happened when you say the word set aside, what? Tapaniya. Remember? Last week we learned what? Malunkya Sutta, right? We learned Malunkya Putta Sutta. He asked what? Right? 10 questions.
So,
Remember? Sasato loko, asasato loko, antava loko, anantava loko, tan jivang, tan sarirang, anyang jivang, anyang sarira, hoti tathagato parammarana, nahoti tathagato parammarana, hoti cha nahoti tathagato parammarana, neva hoti na nahoti tathagato parammarana. Clear? So this, you look at it. So the Buddha put them no, tapani. That's why you look at hoti tathagato parammarana. Yes or no? Whether no hoti, no hoti or no hoti. Whether the Buddha comes or not. Never hoti, no hoti. So the Buddha said no, tapani, put aside. When you look at the last week discussion, in the last week discussion, you find that, what is it called, certain answers. I discussed with you, why do you waste time and all those kind of things discussing all those tapaniya questions. Clear? Remember Nagarjuna Catuskoti, right? Venerable Nagarjuna, right? He mentioned four-cornered, what is it called? Remember the title, right? Four-cornered logic.
yes.
First, right? Nagarjuna. Thing self-existent, no. Is it not self? No. Is it both? No. Is it neither? No. Have you got? Are you okay? Just simply read this note. Is a thing self-existent, or is it not self-existence? Is it both? Is it neither? So the Nagarjuna just negated. No, 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 no. Clear? Simply, once again, we'll start from the top. Today lesson, but I will be sharing with you some questions. Let me see, where is the question paper? This question may come, maybe you can just, if can choose another questions, much better. But this is for our Dhamma knowledge, understand. Because in India, this is our paper is related to pre-Buddhist, emergence of Buddhism, emergence. When Buddhism was emerged, what is it called? Look at here, a logic, a lot of dialecticians, You know, when we say the word takka, it is referring to why. Why like that? Even nowadays, right? Children can ask you, smaller children can ask you, they are not going just to listen and accept. Why? Why? Then when asked this kind of, but earlier, when it comes to early Buddhism, it was not that obvious. It was not that obvious. Clear? But when, as a result of evolution, and then also a different, what is it called, intellectuals entered into the community, the Sangha community, the Buddhist community. So they were talking, they were normally talking and considering that, wow, how come it be? Because it happens. Why? That's why they ask a question, right? Even remember, is there anything after the detachment, the death of enlightenment? So then still they can question. In a way that Buddha didn't want one, you have to see that one of the main reasons Buddha, what is even in the Malunkyaputta Buddha Sutta mentioned, you take this because what do you need this for? Yes or no? Yes and no, and neither yes, no yes, or whatever it is. Right? And The Buddha said, even remember that story of Malunka Buddha. Malunka Buddha decided that if Buddha doesn't answer, I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to destroy, I'm going to defrog myself, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. So the Buddha said that don't waste. Remember, I gave you this word, you look at that. Realization. Buddhism is not a religion of tradition. It's not a religion of debate. Normally, you know, this takka, it leads to debate when you have a lot of, right? And then, do you know, okay, wait, right? When you have takka more, right? Why? Then what happened? Debate. Argue. Right? So the Buddha didn't want to have, because all these debates and arguments come with this kind of questions. Rather than practicing, rather than realizing, just what is it called? Doctrinal debate. Debate over concepts. See the concepts. Concepts and debate. Concepts and debate. Clear? So look at here now. So the Buddha didn't want to waste time. Rather than asking too many questions and arguments and debates, you realize. But then in the realization, and now you look at that, see? Again, they may question. Is it knowledge enough? Or moral conduct enough? Or the both? Or neither? Again, it is coming to a type of source of argument, debate, or talking about. Mostly it is dialectical talk. You know, that's why even to my knowledge also why Buddhism divided. Divisions and divisions and divisions and divisions and divisions. One by one started questioning this, questioning that. An argument of this argument, no, it cannot be like that, cannot be like. So the debaters, when you have logic, the Buddha said what the person would not give up so easily. Right? Do you know something? What is it called? The modern law, right? Is more on logic. It's more on logic. That's why if you sometimes, just for your general knowledge sake, because here you need to have a bit of support for you to bear it in the mind that why what was the main reason for the Buddha to deny it, because the takka alone can. There is some value in logic, but argument, talking, divisions, they are not very useful. Realize. Don't talk that with the morality, just practice morality. Have a knowledge and use both to gain what is it called enlightenment. Once you gain enlightenment, there is no question that what is it called? He who practices and follows the realist way, as I told you, right? Right? Realism has no issue that whether it is from moralities, from this, from that. Clear? Okay. So I stop here for a while. I may come tomorrow, right? See you if I come. But Monday, Mamoru, Monday you all are free. Monday
No,
evening.
sorry. Monday, I'm not so free.
This coming Monday,
No, sorry.
all of you are not free. We'll see whether we can meet in the temple to discuss some questions. If I come to Tokyo, if I come to Japan, we will see whether, right? Kalpana, you think of it, Kalpana. So, right? So
Yeah.
thanks. But we will continue discussing questions in coming Fridays onwards. I think, I do not know whether there will be any other topics to discuss, but these are simply, but still we'll get ready. But mostly what is important, I gave a little more long discussion on Malunkyaputta Sutta. Remember those 10? And with that, you may understand what we discussed, because this is a bit profound, even for me. What is this Catuskoti? But it's logic. Yes. Logicians, they don't give up so easily. They want to ask, why this, why that, why not this, why not that, all those kind of things. But people, realizing people is a very different way going. Clear? Hayang kin chivit tang idhva hurang va sagge suvayang ratanang panitang nano samang atti tathagatena idam pi buddhe ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu. May we all be well and happy. May you all attain happiness and nibbana. Wish you all health, wealth, protection, peace, and happiness, goodwill, good life. Thank you.
Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much, Bhante.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
See you.
Save. Then stop sharing. Stop seeing.